Well, it's a beautiful day here in San Francisco, 60 degrees and sunny. Yesterday I met up with Shawn from Yelp. He's on the business development side, and he pitches restaurants on Yelp's reservation system. So I had a conversation with him on the way to the airport. He was going to LA to meet up with some restaurants down there. So yeah, that's what this video is about.
I was a Lyft driver for a while myself. And some of the stories I've heard were very interesting stories.
Yeah, man, it's just fascinating what people do.
It is, man.
So the camera's on. It's really freaking dark, so it may just be some kind of podcast.
Okay. No one can see me.
No one can see you, probably.
All right.
So, but yeah, we're just. I'm here. What was your name again?
I'm Shawn.
Hey, what's up, Shawn? I'm here with Shawn, and we're just on the way to the airport.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, I think you're headed to LA, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I was saying, I'm heading to Los Angeles to go approach some of the top restaurants around Hollywood, Pasadena, Costa Mesa with an alternative platform through Yelp to OpenTable for online reservations.
Oh, interesting. How long has this been out?
Yelp has been doing online reservations and front of house management software for about 5, almost 6 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, the company started out as a little organization called SeatMe that emerged as a platform to disrupt the online reservation ecosystem and provide restaurants with alternatives that will help them cut costs. The problem there is that they didn't have a diner network, and Yelp saw an opportunity to act as a stronger partner to the best businesses, and in this case restaurants in the top markets in the US, to essentially help them cut costs and drive more traffic by allowing them to tap into Yelp's diner network.
So just to compare it to OpenTable, restaurants would pay a fee to OpenTable to use their platform. Is that how it works?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So,
yeah, it's not the consumers don't pay a fee, it's the restaurants who would pay a fee.
Exactly.
Okay.
So restaurants pay a flat rate to have the software, which allows them to manage their wait list, seat diners, basically just run an efficient, lunch and dinner service.
Yep.
But where things really add up is they actually pay what's called cover fees, where they're paying a fee per diner, and that's OpenTable's cut for the marketing aspect. And the biggest difference between Yelp Reservations and OpenTable is Yelp Reservations is a flat rate system. We don't feel the need to charge cover fees per diners because at the end of the day, Yelp has a lot of different areas where they draw revenue. So it's not so much about making a ton of money off the best restaurants, but building stronger partnerships and making it easier for Yelp users to seat themselves at the best restaurants in San Francisco, LA, New York, Chicago, things like that.
Okay. And is it a separate app from Yelp that the reservation system goes under? What's it called?
No, not at all, man. All you have to do is open up the Yelp app.
Yep.
You can even search for reservations right from the home screen, and that'll list all restaurants in your area that are using the platform.
Okay.
You'll notice that some listings look different than others. So if you see a Yelp listing that gives you the option to reserve a table, then you are working with a restaurant that has Yelp reservations.
You can tell I'm not all that familiar with Yelp, although yesterday, or actually 2 days ago, I did submit my first Yelp review.
How did it go?
It was great. 5 stars.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I don't know
Why don't you tell me about that?
Zeitgeist. Have you ever been to Zeitgeist?
Many times.
Yeah. Well,
stumbled out of there many times.
Yeah. Exactly.
Love that place, actually.
Yeah, it's great. It's got a big, the big beer gardens there, big
Absolutely.
patio. So, nice in the summer.
Great atmosphere.
And yeah, good. The food there was fantastic. The chef that was there totally took care of me. And I was in there kind of late afternoon, and they made me a custom made breakfast to order. So it was
great,
awesome.
Man.
Great service.
A lot of business, it's funny because the way that consumers feel about Yelp isn't necessarily the way that local business owners feel about Yelp. And one thing that I've learned in my 3 years of working with Yelp is that a lot of business owners are hyper-focused on the negative reviews that they get and don't take the time to actually have a look at what goes on behind the scenes in terms of the type of data that your Yelp page gathers for you to give you insight as to the demographics that are doing business with you. Are you getting a lot of customers from out of the area versus customers that live nearby? How many people view your page? How many people map directions to the business? And I can tell you from an insider's perspective that Yelp's focus is on helping small and local businesses tap into consumers that are using their smartphones to make decisions and transact with great local businesses, and in my case it's restaurants. So this is something that's growing, significantly month over month, year over year.
Yeah.
And something that unfortunately I don't have the privilege of selling this platform because I'm one of the longest running reservations reps. So as they scale down the reservations outreach, they've been scaling up outreach for this platform called No Wait. Are you familiar with this?
No Wait?
Yeah, this is...
Never heard of it.
I encourage anybody that's seeing this video to pull out your Yelp app during peak hours, let's say brunch or dinner on a busy night, typically when restaurants in your area are going to have a long wait list. So Yelp now has the benefit of showing diners that are using our app that your favorite restaurant has an hour and 15-minute wait. Now, instead of you driving down there and waiting an hour and 15 minutes to be sat, you can seat yourself via the wait list from the Yelp app or the restaurant's website, and the app or the website will tell you when to walk through the door, and you only have a 10-minute wait beyond that. So basically, you can wake up on a Sunday morning and you want to go get brunch at, let's say, Brown Sugar Cafe in Oakland.
Okay.
And I don't believe they're a client of ours, at least not yet.
Well, we'll have to work on that.
Right. So basically, you can wake up, you can see there's an hour and a half long wait. You can put yourself in the wait list, and it'll tell you to check in at 11:25. And this is something that's really taken off in San Francisco, New York, and Los Angeles. Now, I don't have the privilege of selling it because my book of business is mostly businesses that are working with OpenTable, so not necessarily the best fit.
Gotcha.
But
So No Wait. So it's a feature within the Yelp app.
Yeah, you'll notice that certain listings when you're searching for restaurants will show you that the restaurant has a wait. And then you can view that and put yourself in the wait list and keep track of where you're at in line from the app itself.
Yeah.
I actually just tried it at Tony's Pizza in Napolitana.
Yeah.
Familiar?
Where is that? Maybe
North Beach.
I was going to say North Beach, I bet. Yeah.
It's basically a top pizza spot in San Francisco.
Okay.
God, world famous award-winning margarita pizza. Delicious spot if you haven't tried it. But it was really cool. I could see how this feature could be habit forming, because when you're talking about a place as busy as that doesn't take reservations, why would you put yourself through the pain and suffering of standing around there for an hour and a half to 2 hours when you could just put yourself in the wait list and walk in at a specified time?
Right. So these places don't take reservations.
Most of them don't.
Okay.
So
it's some kind of algorithm then that predicts when it's going to be, when you're going to be able to be sat?
Yeah, the way it works is instead of a host with a pen and paper quoting wait times based on what they know and emotions.
Yeah.
And as we know, humans are imperfect by nature. We provide these restaurants with software that will learn how long it takes a 4-top or a 5-top when they're sat at a specific time to finish their meal and get up.
That's interesting.
So
okay, that's fascinating.
Yeah, the software does the thinking for the team, which does a couple of things. It provides more accurate wait times for diners, providing a better overall experience. It takes a lot of stress off of the front of house staff. It gives diners this extended level of hospitality by giving them the ability to transact with the business from their smartphone, and in this case, putting themselves in the wait list without having to walk through the door. So this is something that we've seen tremendous growth in terms of consumers using it around Los Angeles, San Francisco, and New York. And we're currently working on a hybrid platform that is going to incorporate the benefits of our reservation system with the ability to place yourself on the wait list as well during peak hours. So that is going to be the next big thing in terms of how you can seat yourself at a restaurant from your smartphone. and that'll unveil over the course of the next 6 months. Probably too much information.
All right. Well, you're hearing it here first.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Keep a lookout.
So, what are some of the big restaurants in San Francisco, off the top of your head, where you're gonna have to wait?
A great, we worked with Liho Yacht Club when they first launched, which is a tremendously popular, celebrated restaurant. They launched with Yelp Reservations and ultimately made the business decision to go with OpenTable, hoping to see a larger increase in covers for diners.
Yep.
And we felt like that was a pretty big loss because they're such a reputable restaurant. And actually, in the last few months, everything's set in motion for them to return to Yelp Reservations.
Oh, they're coming back.
They are.
Interesting.
And they had their specific operational reasons. I will say that they're confident that we're the right fit for them.
Yep.
That's not taking anything away from our competitors.
Yep.
And it's just a big win. It's a big win for us. I think that's, that shows that this is something that works and is going to continue to work and is a great fit for pretty much any restaurant that's looking to cut costs and better market the business to diners that may not be aware of them, that are using Yelp to discover them.
Now, if they wanted to switch reservation platforms, is it a seamless transition?
Absolutely, man. We've helped thousands of restaurants that most of which were using OpenTable to transition to Yelp Reservations, and we can do it in 2 weeks. We can do it in 72 hours.
Yeah.
But we have a dedicated account management team that helps these businesses through it, and that's basically what we do all day long is help OpenTable restaurants looking to approve an alternative and make it smooth and seamless for them. Make sure their diners are aware. Make sure they don't lose their historical diner data. Help promote the business by giving them custom assets that they can email to all of their diners whose email addresses they have in their database, letting them know of the switch. So there's a lot of strategies we have to make sure that it works.
Well, fascinating, man. And you're on for sure it is.
A little bit different of a topic, right?
Yeah, no, it's fascinating, man. I love it.
Yeah, I'm going out to Los Angeles.
Okay.
I got 18 different restaurants that I'm going to be dropping into.
Damn, you're going to be busy.
Yeah, I've got, a five appointment set, high level conversations to discuss options going into the new year. And
well, good. Then this can serve as a good warm up for your pitch.
Yeah, it is like 6 a.m.
Yeah.
5:50.
Yeah, we're just
Still
getting
waking
up
up.
over here.
What was your name again, man?
Ian.
Yeah,
nice
man. To meet you, Shawn.
Nice to meet you, Shawn.
Yeah.
Now, what airlines are you, bro?
I'm going to Alaska.
Okay.
So
Look
we're
at
right
this.
there.
We are good.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't run into us.
Watch out. So where do I find your...
Cool, bro.
Let me look at your YouTube real quick.
Yep, I'm going to give you a business card.
Yeah.
You can follow me on Instagram.
Here, I'll tell you
That
what,
would
I'll
be
give you one
great.
too. If you have
Yeah, man, for sure.
any needs when you're out of town looking for good restaurants to try.
For sure. Absolutely, I do.
Well,
Stories from the Bay is going to LA.
awesome, man.
Do you mind if I do something for my Instagram right now also?
Sure.
All right, cool. Perfect.
Don't list my last name just in case.
Okay, yeah, no worries. I got you, man, for sure.
But yeah, from a consumer standpoint, take a look at